congratulate the newly promoted executive team leaders. And now we want to recognize all of the regional coordinators. If that's you, could you please stand up? Let us know who you are. All the regional coordinators. And now we're going to recognize the newly qualified regional coordinators that you did it in the first 90 days of your career since March of 2022. I'm going to read your names off, and when you hear your name, please come across the stage. We want to congratulate you for that great accomplishment. Newly qualified regional coordinator, Renato Albieri, Michael Allen, Barbara Amajoyi, Abby Anderson, Rick Anderson, Edwell Antolin, Karen Ashley, Tammy Bachman, Timothy Ball, Timothy Barker, James Beckton, Susan Bennett White, Eric Baduella, Willie Bolden, Alberto Barrero, Justin Boyd, Tracy Bradley, Stephen Bray, Bobby Brewster, Diane Verdietz, Brian Bursa, Jacqueline Butler, Jerry Cabana, Crystal Carter, Angela Carver, Jesus Cazorla, Shenanzo Charles, Connie Clark, Tanya Cordova, Leslie and Gregory Cunningham, Michael Delmonico, Johnny Derville, Dave DeVito, John and Christy DeLemme, Keith Dome, Stacy Drohoda, Martin Eckert, Pepper Ellison, Constance Floyd, Gary Foster, Stephen Fowler, Dewan Fuqua, Michael Gilkey, Harvey Graves, Corey Greibel, Nathan Gwynn, Teresa Harper, Russell Hayes, Natalie Hinchelwood, Clint Harrington, Amber Hill, Crystal Holohan, Robert Hollowell, Glenn Thomas Horner, Ian Hyatt, Ralph Iarossi, LaShawn Jackson, Becca Jeffries, Walter Jenkins Sr., Stephanie Johnson, Michael Jones, Nikia Jones, Dorothy Kenrick, Diane Key, Vanetta Kimple, Celeste Kumperschmidt, Michael Lambert, Mary Lane, Eric and Beth Langdon, Talia Leeper, Sharon Lemon, Matthew Langecker, Joseph Melba, Stephen Maniotis, Ron Martell, Cynthia Martinez, Paula Matlock, Chris Morrow, Eddie Mayfield, Genevieve McIntyre, Timothy McIntyre II, Vincent Mainzier Jr., Mark Meyer, James Miles, Derek Milligan, Dennis Mims, Kay Newman, Betty Newton, Caitlin Nichol, David Nix, Diana Novak Ogle, John Mark Neiswander, Sarah Phillips, Virginia Pope, Anthony Pruitt, John Fromm, Kelvin Pugh, Alexis Quesnel Gascon, Brett Ramsey, Courtney Ramshaw, Meredith Ramshaw, Daniel Rasmussen, Jonathan Wright, Catherine Reidenbach, Brenda Ridgely, Randall Runner, Cecilia San Miguel, Dolores Schiller, Neil Schwartz, Cindy Seeger Miller, Syed Shazad, Jerry Sims, Wendy Sisk, Brittany Smith, Marty Smith, Richard Snyder, Brian Spitzer, Corinthia Stack, Jenny Stanfield, Gary Starnes, Ty Terrell, Russell Terry, Lisa Thibodeau, Milton Tito, Dusty Twitchell, Alice Bernardo, Susan Vasquez, Mark Wagner, Shane and Carissa Walker, Michael Wallace, Eugene Washburn, Jennifer West, Michael White, James Womack, Richard Rubel, and Patty Weimer. And now we want to recognize all of the regional directors. If that's you, could you please stand up? Let us see who you are. Regional directors, congratulations. Here are the newly qualified regional directors since March. I'm going to read your names off. Please come across the stage. Nicola Archer, Anthony Archie, Tiffany Bell, Fusey Bensmail, Tony Brinson, Veronica Caballero, Jerry Childers, Laurel and David Cummings, Yanira Marisol De Paz, Rudolph Dukes Jr., Allison Edwards Best, Susan Four, Chris Gombaski, Candace Gunderson, Renee Humbach, Akhtar Hussein, Brandy Keaton Spencer, Alexander and Sharon Larea, Laura Millen, Sylvia Miscaro, Dolores Mosley, Kalpa Patel, John Prom, Felicia Radcliffe, Jakeem Rice, Christina Rice, Christina Steyer, Cody Thompson, Jose Vasquez, Donta Vaughn, Michelle Wilson, and Stephanie Zaman. This next group of newly qualified regional directors did it within their first 180 days. Here they are. Mike and Sheila Atkinson, Cesar and Sonia Buffoni, Clint Blackwell, Denise Blevins, Mike and Marcia Boyd, Dexter and Marilyn Burnham, Jonathan and Juliet Cabading, Angela Michelle Carver, Xavier Cote St. Louis, John and Christy DeLemme, Anita and Timothy Eno, Cody Faison, Rhoda Foss Forster, Dana and Jess Frazier, Lee Frost, Winston Groover, Joni and Nick Hall, Natalie Henshelwood, Clint Harrington, Ken Hill, Crystal Holohan, Greg and Liz Jack, James Jackson III, Kimberly Johnson, Mary Lane, Tracy Myers, Greg and Annie Nickel, Mark and Ashley Ogletree, Rob and Lori Olson, Tamara Patton, Reverend Dave Wayne Posley, Courtney Ramshaw, Steve Rhodes, Irene Rosales, Terry and Kathy Stevenson, Jody Swisher, Ronnie Paul Waldrop, Wayne and Emily Wilson, and Randall Zamora. top 25 regional coordinators in customer production, March through August of 2022. Here they are, and RDs, RVPs, and SVPs also qualify for this category. Number 25, Peter Pasternak and Thomas Hilton. 24, Mike and Karen Lamps. 23, Timothy Ball. 22, Randall Zamora. 21, Seth and Sarah Phillips. Number 20, James and Jennifer Keller. 19, Xavier Cote, St. Louis. 18, Denise Blevins. 17, Greg and Annie Nickel. 16, Candace Gunderson. 15, Mary Lane. 14, Natalie Henshelwood. 13, Jonathan Reichs. 12, Brian and Jody Spitzer. At number 11, Charlie Letourneau. Here are the top 10. Number 10, Tiffany Bell. Number 9, Nohemi Chacon Mulatto. Number 8, Caesar and Sonia Buffoni. Number 7, Kelly and Craig Smith. Number 6, John and Christy DeLemme. Number 5, Courtney Ramshaw. Number 4, William Shantz. Number 3, Keith and Tiffany Smith. Number 2, Brad and Kristen Barton. And number 1, Stacy Drohoda. Here are the top 25 regional directors in customer production. 25, Tiffany Bell. 24, Peter Pasternak and Thomas Hilton. 23, Todd and Robin Smith. 22, Charlie Letourneau. 21, Sean Corbett. Number 20, Mike and Karen Lance. 19, James Boiler. 18, Debbie McDonald. 17, Robert and Donna Faison. 16, Tim and Jan McIntyre. 15, Lance Taylor. 14, Michael Kennedy. 13, Damian Holt. 12, Nohemi Chacon Mulatto. Number 11, Don and Dixie Garrison. Here are the top 10. Number 10, Steve Jordan. Number 9, Brian and Jody Spitzer. 8, Courtney Ramshaw. 7, James and Jennifer Keller. Number 6, William Shantz. Number 5, Kelly and Craig Smith. Number 4, Keith and Tiffany Smith. Number 3, Kristen and Brad Barton. Number 2, Brad and Kristen Barton on their second position. And number 1, Stacy Drohoda.
People screaming on
are the top 25 regional vice presidents in customer production. 25, A.D. Moser. 24, Steve Jordan. 23, Debbie Davis. 22, Ronsard Emmanuel Philogene. 21, Dean Torelli. 20, James and Danielle Adlam. 19, Ryan and Megan Williams. 18, Simon Abood. 17, Harsh Patel. 16, Todd and Robin Smith. 15, Willa Gibson. 14, Aaron and Chanel Burt. 13, Danny and Inez Molinino. Number 12, Alejandra Coleman. Number 11, Casey Snyder. Number 10, Kristen and Brad Barton. Number 9, Roque Hernandez. Number 8, Pat and Mike Mazer. Number 7, Mike and Pat Mazer, second spot. Number 6, Stacy Drohoda. Number 5, Antonio Gutierrez. Number 3, Robert and Donna Faison. Number 3, Jeff and Melissa Street. Number 2, Brad and Kristen Barton. And number 1, Don and Dixie Garrison. Here are the top 10 senior vice presidents in customer production. Number 10, Debbie Davis. Number 9, Aaron and Chanel Burt. Number 8, Steve and Diane Fisher. Number 7, Greg McCord. Number 6, Presley and Jeannie Swaggerty. Number 5, Shelba Yancey. Number 4, Mike and Pat Mazer. Number 3, James and Danielle Adlam. Number 2, Simon Abood. And number 1, Mike and Pat Mazer.
Now Boogaloo, you play Kelly, I'll be Ozo, Trappy, Laz, and Tayo Crew. Now I know how to get down on the floor. Experienced in moves you can't ignore. But something about this beat that's got me hooked. Come over here and take a closer look. 'Cause I can't get enough, I can't get enough, I can't stay on the ground. Whoa, I can't get enough, I can't get enough. This is taking me now. Let's go. It's just for the thrill. I got this high without taking a pill. This groove has got me way over the sun. I'm dancing like I am the only one. 'Cause I can't get enough, I can't get enough, I can't stay on the ground. Whoa, I can't get enough, I can't get enough. This is taking me down. It's taking me down.
Let's keep it going, ACN, and give a warm welcome to Regional Vice President Brad Barton.
How you doing, ACN? I tell you what, I'm excited and I'm also a little bit nervous. They just called me out of the bullpen. I was supposed to talk tomorrow. So I don't know what I'm going to say right now, but I'm going to do the best I can. How about that? Okay? Hey, when the boss calls, you respond. So here we are. Let me ask you something. How many of you want to go to the next level this weekend? I want to be honest with you. That was pretty weak. Can I be, I'm just being honest. Let me ask you, how many of you want to go to the next level this weekend? Here's my question for you. Here's my question for you. And this is going to require full participation from the audience. There is no people that are too cool to participate. Okay? If you are a leader, I want you to stand up right now and start clapping. Thank you. I appreciate the standing ovation. You can sit down now. Now I want to ask you a question. Were there any of you out here, and I know the answer before I